Everybody, didn't know if this was going to work. I don't have to be quiet because baby's not napping because she's not here. They went to the farm and it's just me. But I thought I would film the video I've been talking about for a while, which is just like sort of like just the random things that go through my brain because I don't have that internal monologue. I hope I'm saying that right. Because I don't have one. I don't even really pay attention to what it should be called. I don't really think about that. But this is just sort of going to be, I'm going to show you some stuff that I just got. That's the only direction that I have for this particular video. This is just how my brain works, what is going through my head. And I'm just going to start with just now. Usually for a video, I like to at least have some sort of type of mild outline of what I'd like my intro to be. And that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like I probably should have had something that I started with other than sounding like surprised. But you know, basically every time I film a video, I'm always surprised because for me to be able to do something like this, I should have more preparation. But because I'm not that person that plans everything out in my head, I just sort of comes together and it's either madness or it's some sort of beautiful mess. I don't know, lack of better words. So yeah, so right now currently I am thinking of things that I would want to say, and they're just basically as I'm thinking it's coming out of my mouth. I don't filter too much, which can a lot of times get me in trouble because I say things to people that aren't particularly socially acceptable things to say to people sometimes. I have been working on it. I am 43 years old in a couple of weeks. I will be 44 years old. So I've had some time to work that out. I still, of course, am going to need a lot of work. It's not something that's going to be automatic to me ever, but it's gotten better. I started off being a lot rougher around the edges and a lot harder to communicate with. And, you know, these are things that go through my mind all the time when I am in a situation like this where I'm trying to just speak my mind and just let people know what kind of things I think about. Those are the kind of things that stay there the most because I'm trying to also weigh as I'm saying it what I'm saying. Excuse me for a second. Get a lot of calls that are spam calls. I like to I am one of these people that I like to enter contests and giveaways and stuff like that, and it's probably the dumbest thing ever. These lights are hot, by the way, but I do that, and then I end up getting lots and lots of phone calls that are spammy, and then I wonder why. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little direction here. I'm going to keep rolling like I always do with what's coming out of my head. What comes out of my head will be coming out of my mouth, but I did have only one direction for this whole video. Was I was going to show you guys a couple of things I got at Tarte. Tarte had a little sale where some palettes were $25. Now, not everything I got was in that $25 range. I kind of got out of that a little bit with one thing, but I've been wanting it for a while and it was on sale. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. I really am like digging the palm leaves lately. Kind of like want to do some sort of, I don't know, decoration of some sort like that. I don't know. Purple and pink are kind of my aesthetic, and I kind of have a thing for Wonder Woman. I have a picture back there. I'm going to lift my camera so you guys can see behind me that I'm going to hang up. That was a gift from my friend Kat. Okay, now this looks really high. But yeah, so I want to eventually hang that up. That's going to be like probably directly behind me. You know, one of the things I asked for my birthday. This camera's all crooked now and it's going to drive me crazy. So yeah, you guys wanted to know what was going on inside my head as it's going. Yeah, this is just me. All right, so let's get into this box. I have already opened and used these little guys. They are these eyeliners in plum. It's like a plum color, a brown, and a black. So burgundy, brown, and black. They look like this. I have them in my jar behind there, and I do not want to reach them because I'll probably knock them over. But one side, they're like a regular pencil, or like I don't know, regular eyeliner pencil, I guess. But it screws up, so it's kind of a waxy thing. And on the other end, it's this felt tip. They do bleed a little. That's not a fun thing if you are somebody who has a lot of wrinkles in your eyelids, and I do. I'm 43, getting ready to be 44, so that didn't always work out so great for me, but that's okay, because you know what, I have other eyeliners too, so I try a lot of things. The very first thing I'm pulling out of this box, I'm going to pull out the two things that I used today first, is this. It's the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 Skin Twinkle. That's what her box looks like. This is the package. It is really, really pretty. I'm trying to build up more brands in my collection, because I kind of I'll go through stuff and I'll be like, I don't use this, and I'll give it away, or usually give it away or put it in a giveaway or something like that. If I do not touch a palette and I don't have any intentions of touching a palette, I either give it, if I've used it, I give it away to a friend. If I haven't used it, I'll give it away in a giveaway. So I've got a couple of things already in a giveaway. Like there's a palette I've never touched, but this one I just used today. Oh, I should cover the mirror, shouldn't I? But that's what it looks like. It's a bunch of like light colored highlighters, and they're really, really pretty. They don't have, do they have names on them? They do have names on them, but they're so golden shiny. So I'll do some swatches of them. So Daylight. What's the next one? Skylight. Spotlight, and the darkest one is Candlelight. So I'm gonna just, I guess, maybe swatch them on my hand. Okay, so that guy down there is Candlelight. The next one up here, this orangey one, I don't know if you can see it, there's too much reflection there. The orangey one is Spotlight. Then there's Twilight. Oh, come on, reflections. I need to get some of those like diffusing things. Then that one here is Skylight, and then that one here is Daylight. So they are beautiful. This guy's got more of a yellow cast. This guy's got more of a nice white, crisp white color. This one's kind of got like a peachy orange glow. And then this one's sort of got like a little bit of a tan base to it. So they're really, really pretty. And Tarte makeup smells amazing. If you've not had Tarte makeup before, you would like this. If you like makeup that smells really good, they kind of smell like cocoa because they use like all natural ingredients. My two favorite like kind of natural or better ingredient products to use are Pure and Tarte, because they both smell really, really good, and they are more natural type ingredients in them. Now, the next thing I'm going to pull out is the palette that I used today. Now, I heard so many good things about this from one of my favorite YouTubers, Porcelain Cosmetics, or Bridget. She talks about this palette all the time. It's the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm wearing it today. I did this bottom look called Magic Moonflower, which is, let me see. Can you see that look right there? So right there, I did that look today. It looks a little different on me. I am not a makeup artist, but here's what the palette looks like. And this palette and the highlighter palette, both of these palettes were on sale for $25. And I have wanted this Tartlet and Bloom palette. Since I saw my friend Caitlin, she does videos. She had it on her channel when she did her makeup collection, and I just thought it was real pretty. And then, of course, Porcelain Cosmetics Bridget has been talking about it for a very long time and how this is her go-to palette. And I used up most of my Maneater 2, Volume 2, and I kind of been looking for something to replace it. And I'm not sure that this is going to be it exactly, but it's nice. There's more reds in that one. This is more of a brown and not as much burgundies as was in the other one, but I think I could make it work. There are shades in here I haven't even touched yet because I only did one look with it, but then you could tell that there are some that I heavily used today. But I really love this little chocolate color down here. It's called Leader. There's my ring light. Yeah, so I can't wait to play with this a little bit more and give you guys more insight in how that went. And I have been wanting this next palette for a really, really, really long time, and I didn't buy it. It was on sale, but I just wouldn't bite the bullet and buy it, because I knew if I just buy that, then I'd still have to pay shipping. So I wanted to get up enough order to be able to get free shipping. This is what the box looks like. She's so sparkly. And it is the Tarte Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust eyeshadow and face palette. There's like a highlighter in here. It's a high performance naturals is the brand. Tarte's things, high performance naturals. This is what the cover looks like. Look how sparkly. So part of my aesthetic, as you can see from my Wonder Woman picture, is going to be like sort of like a purpley pink and pink gold or rose gold. Yeah, rose gold. That's what they call it. And this palette just totally fits that aesthetic. I mean, just look at these colors. I had to hold myself back from using this one today. It didn't really match what I was wearing. Not that that's a big deal, but I just kind of wanted to try out this other palette first and get my first impressions of that out. But this is the color scheme that's in here. Some really beautiful pinks. I really can't wait to play with this, but at the same time, I know that they start to expire after you use them the first time. There is a year after that they're only good for a year. And like, this new me is like where I want to hold off on using the palette till I know I'm going to actually need it for something like a particular look or something that I'm doing. So maybe if you guys are interested, I can do like some looks from this palette if that's something you're interested in seeing. I've been obsessed with this color, rosy rose gold pink type thing for a little while, and I've been trying to find another palette. I had one that I got it was a cheap palette. It was like I think CoverGirl or something, or Elle May. It might have been Elle May. And I used the heck out of it. Or maybe it was Revlon. I don't know. But it was one of those little cheap ones that you can get at the drugstore. And I used it until it started hitting pan. And then when it started hitting, it was hard candy. That's what it was. Hard candy. After they start to hit pan, they become hard. They're already kind of like a dusty, hard type of brand anyhow, but they're buildable and blendable. It blended out beautifully, and the colors, I mean, it basically turned to all the same color pink, but it was such a pretty color pink that it worked for me. It went on right along for, what I was trying to do at the time, and I really, really, really liked it. And I, like I said, I got it right before, well, maybe, no, I think I had it for a long time, but I just didn't start to use it until after I had Emma. For some reason, I guess I just got back into makeup because when I was pregnant, all I did is wear concealer and mascara and lipstick maybe, and that was it. It was not an everyday occasion for me to go all out in makeup, especially anything on my face. I didn't do any contouring. It was just like, this is my face. This is my face. Like it or not, this is my face. And after I had her, I'm like, I'll change that and that and that and that and that and that. And yeah, So see how my mind just diverts and goes off into a totally different field. I started thinking about when I was looking at my face in the monitor here, what I used to get such a glowy complexion, and I don't think I can get it out of the trash without making a mess. But I used that mask thing that I got in the Allure box, the green. It was green, but it's like a gel mask. It felt really, really good. Actually, that is the best mask that I've used ever. I just liked the way it felt, and it wasn't uncomfortable. I could talk well because I put it on while I was working. And I was able to carry on conversations on the phone, which is really, really nice. That's always a good thing. So yeah, I think that's what's responsible for the little glow I got going on, besides the highlighter. I mean, but I only put the highlighter right here, my nose. I do put a little bit up here, on my chin as well, and then above my mouth and somewhat around my mouth, because I just like the outline of my mouth to be really crisp. Because I try to keep it really, my mouth really, really moisturized and try to keep it colored. The last thing that I got from this Tarte haul, and then I pretty much need to wrap this up. Yeah, these are thoughts going through my mind, is I wanted to get this Fake Awake stuff. This is another thing that Bridget was talking about on her channel. It's Fake Awake. It is a eyeliner that's basically, and it did not work with this look. It didn't happen. I tried to pull it together, and it just wasn't happening. And my eyelash feels like it's coming off. I'm wearing one of these, and did I just cross my eyes on there? I'm wearing one of these magnetic lashes, because I can't wear regular lashes. But yeah, this is, she's gonna let me pull the cover off. It looks like crap because I tried to use it with all this dark color on my eye, because I got the smoky eye going on, and it just made the tip of this thing look dirty. But you put that on the inner, like the what do you call that? Waterline, on the waterline of your eyes, and it opens your eyes up and gives you a more bright look. Well, it wasn't working because the inner corners of my eyes had gotten so much black on them from the eyeshadow that it just turned this thing black. So it didn't happen for me today, but that's okay. Like, I have really watery eyes, but also like really dry skin, and I think that's why my eyes water so much. So yeah, that didn't happen. And another bit of TMI you don't need. My chair here in my office is really uncomfortable, and my butt is hurting, and sitting all day and not standing up enough and not, doing enough. I just lock myself in at this desk and try to do stuff. Yeah, I didn't get enough exercise, and my butt hurts. So basically I have to go because my butt hurts. But as I'm laying in bed, just, I guess, the things that I just wanted to kind of give you more insight onto the things that go through my head as I'm laying in bed at night, holding my daughter, trying to get her to sleep, or if she's already asleep and I'm laying on my own trying to go to sleep. I think about like things that happened during the day. Like, I'll probably go over this video in my mind and just replay the whole thing from my perspective. Did I say something stupid? Did I fumble on my words? Did I say too much? Because is something that I do say too much. And did it sound stupid? Did I get my point across? Those are the things that go through my mind. And when I say they go through my mind, there's not a voice to it. It's just me replaying this exact situation and then critiquing it, if that makes sense to you. So it's just sort of like I'm critiquing the video. And I said in that video about the no internal monologue, I don't hear any sort of sound. I see subtitles, or I just see pictures. So even if I'm not hearing what I'm saying, I'm hoping that I didn't look silly or like one of my lashes fly off completely, or the time that when I was looking at this lash, did my eye cross really, really bad, and did I look really scary? You know, that's what I'll be thinking of. I'll try to picture it in my mind what I possibly look like and that kind of thing. So now I can see in the monitor a little bit what I look like, but it's not the same. So, but yeah, that is, I could just keep going on that all freaking night long, and you guys got things to do. So I'm going to go, and I know that there's some stuff I could get done. I think I've got to do dishes and possibly make supper, but most of all, I just want to relax. So thank you for watching this video. This video is going to be posted at a later time, so this will not be like date specific. I have also been playing with the idea of coming up with a day that I start doing my uploads on. So like a couple days a week, maybe do some uploads. Like I could pre-record things and then have specific days that I do uploads on. That would be something that I'd be interested in. Also, more input from you all would be cool. Like, what do you guys want to see in the future? What is your interest in this channel? Would you like to see, I'm going to be working on this room that I'm in. Do you want a tour? Because it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm literally in our storage room. That's my office as well. Like I have a desk sitting in a corner of a room filled with bins, and it's horrendous. But if you'd like to see that, oh, there goes the lash. I knew it was going to come off. I knew it was going to come off. If you'd like to see an actual tour of my room, I'm going to put the lashes back. If you'd like to actually see a tour of the room, I can do that. We can like have a time where I just, just show you what I'm going to do. Now for my birthday, I'm supposed to be hopefully, I don't know that I'm going to be getting any of the things I asked for, because I'm 43 years old and I'm a grown up, and my boyfriend's not made of money, but I did ask for just a small little shelf for behind me, from either my mom or him. I don't care. So I could just like throw some of my makeup back up there so that it's not sitting next to me on one of these bins. Because we have these plastic bins in here, and I've got my stuff just sitting next to me on one of the bins. It's about like desk levels, a little lower, and I can just reach there and grab the things that I need. But I'd like to actually have organization a little bit better, because I feel like this is very cluttered and I'm very boxed in. So that's something I'll be working on for my birthday. So I want to improve this channel as much as possible, and I'd like for the back, what you see back there, for you to actually have something there to see. So it's not just bam, my face. There's actually something for you to look at. So that's where that little Wonder Woman picture is going to come into play. She's going to be behind me, possibly behind the door, because there's a little doorstop on there so that she won't get hit. And hopefully nobody will come in here flying in here like a bat out of HE double hockey stick. Yeah, and then the shelf will be over there where there you can see the top of the baby carriage there. That'll be gone. I'd like to move that out of the way and put the shelf over there by the closet, and store my makeup in there, and then maybe do something cute, and try to do like my aesthetic with it. So, which my aesthetic has been like violet and rose gold lately, and I do love red and anything Wonder Woman. I'm all about Wonder Woman. That's been my aesthetic my entire life. Like I've been obsessed with Wonder Woman. Yeah, I used to dye my hair black just to look as much like as the Wonder Woman comic as possible, but I don't do that anymore. We are getting really high in minutes of this video filming, and I'm looking at the time of how long I've been filming, and we're almost at 25 minutes. So I've been talking a lot. I think it's kind of nice that I don't have to hem myself down to how much time it is, because they're not here and I don't have to worry about not spending time with them. But at the same time, like, who wants to watch a video for 45 minutes of me just yammering on with the thoughts that go through my head? I mean, obviously somebody wants to know what's going on inside my head, because that was a video idea, and that's why this video is being made. But yeah, so yeah, there's that. I hope that this video helped explain that. That's my next thought that's going through my mind, is did I answer your questions? Do you feel like you understand it a little bit more? Do you feel like you have any thoughts on it? Anyhow, I'm going to go now. I hear the house popping and cracking. They're probably going to come home soon. I don't know when. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. You got any ideas, comments, please comment below. Anything you want to see in the future, anything that I mispronounced or said out of step, or you feel like maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, comment below. That would be interesting to hear. And yeah, like this video, share if you are not subscribed, because I do have, like, the original video that this is the continuation of, the No Internal Monologue, has like 300 something views. I only have like 94 subscribers. Imagine if I had 300. So if you're watching my videos and you're not subscribing, let me know why. Like, what would you need to see that would make you want to subscribe to my videos? What would make me more interesting to you? What kind of things are you looking for in videos? So yeah, I am going to peace out, my homies, and please do leave your comments below. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out, homies. Bye.